Hi friends. Let's take the question for today. Do Catholics worship statues? And our Protestant brethren will actually quote the scripture and tell us. They'll say in Exodus chapter 20, verse 4 to 5, it is said, "You shall not make for yourself any idol, whether in the form of anything that is in heaven above or on earth beneath. You shall not bow down to them or worship them." It's true, friends. God forbade the worship of idols, but He commanded the religious use of it. And I would like to focus on this statement of mine using the Bible itself. Let me take you to Exodus itself. In Exodus chapter 25, verse 18 to 20, God commands Moses to make two cherubims. Now, cherubims are somewhat like angels, they are winged creatures, and place them on the mercy seat, that is, on the Ark of the Covenant. So, God commands him to make images. In 1 Chronicles chapter 28, verse 18 to 19, the same episode is said again. Let me take you further on. Let us go to the book of prophets, to Prophet Ezekiel. In Prophet Ezekiel chapter 41, verse 17 and 18, he has a vision of a temple. He enters it, and the walls of the temple, there are carved images of palm trees and cherubims of angels themselves. Let me take you a little more further, that is in the book of Numbers, and this is a very popular episode. You'll be knowing about it. That is in Numbers chapter 21. It is about the bronze serpent. So the serpents were biting Israelites and many of them were dying, and then God commands Moses to make a bronze serpent and to raise it up or erect it on a pole. And Moses does it. God commands Moses to make an image or to make a statue of a bronze serpent. So taking all of this, my friends, you see that God actually commands the religious use of statues. Now let's go to the Catholic understanding. Why do we make statues? First of all, we make statues, we make images, or there are paintings first to recall the person. So when I see a painting or I see an image of Jesus or Mary or any of the saints, I remember them, I recall them. Like in our daily life, we see in our wallets, we have the wallets. So some people put the photo of their loved ones or of their family within it. Or let me go to a simple thing, our mobile phones, either on the lock screen or on the wallpaper or even behind the mobile on the transparent cover that is there behind, a photo is kept in of maybe a family or a loved one. And the whole purpose of it is in order to recall the person when you see it, When you put a photo, you put an image, you are not worshipping the person, you're just recalling the person. Another purpose of statues that Catholics make use of it is because they are teaching tools. Like if you go in many of the old churches, especially even in our seminary, oh wow, even behind me you see the paintings. So these paintings, so when I look at it, it's a teaching tool. So this is the life of Venerable Father Agnel. So when I look at it, I learn something out of it. And in the earlier times, most of our churches are adorned with beautiful paintings so that it gives catechesis. You can teach people through the paintings. So friends, I would like to come back to this. So God commands the religious use of images or paintings or statues, but He forbids the worship of it. And we find that in 2 Kings chapter 18 verse 4. Now the bronze serpent, you remember that Moses had made. Later on in years, the people of Israelites started worshipping that statue, and they called it a snake god. They even gave it a name called as Nehushtan. And King Hezekiah, who was a very righteous king, he broke that statue into pieces because people were worshipping it, which is not what images or statues are supposed to be. So friends, I come back to the earlier question and the question that we're dealing with today. Do Catholics worship statues? No. We do not worship statues, but we remember that God forbids the worship of statues, but in the same way, He commands the religious use of it. So friends, I hope you got a little more understanding about this, and I would love to hear more questions from you, and I'll see you next in your questions and my answers.